Oh, okay. All right. Oh my god, no. It fucking said blurred and blended. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I just need to. Oh my god, is it fucking working? Ah. The blendering begins. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, it does. Now I just need to make sure that your fucking chat shows up. Yes, it does. Alright, perfect. The overlay is still working. We're doing good. I'll have you know, like, I have 2 separate coffees going on right now. One of them's like a triple espresso. The other one's just like vanilla. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have like a heart attack or something, on stream. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's just make sure this is working. All the epic PNR gay shit. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Congrats. You didn't give up. You made it to part 4. You clicked on the next part of the video. There's always like
damn fucking right.
Each video.
I made it to part 4.
So you're here. Well done. Thumbs up.
Thank you. Thank you.
As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to learn about sculpting. But first, I should call out. If you have a problem with your mesh now, those problems can be amplified the further you go along. So it helps to do a technical check now.
Basic engineering.
Problems before we move along.
Yeah,
so
I get that. I get that.
Go into edit mode. And first of all, by the way, if you can't see that middle part of your mesh, it's because you remember we temporarily hit it.
Fuck
so
is it?
Bring it back by hitting Alt-H, and that will bring back the rest of the mesh. And then we're looking for issues with the mesh, like right here. So this is a really common problem following this tutorial.
What the
because
fuck?
when you're projecting parts of the mesh, if it was like side on to the camera, it will project it that way, and then you can have like overlapping parts of the mesh. So that creates this artifact here, which will be exaggerated when we add more detail to it. So we just want to drag.
Hold up, let's check and make sure I don't have any like artifacting around here. Oh no, we got artifacting. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no, how do I fix it?
Drag that back. So turn on snapping, and I'll keep proportional turned off, and then I'm just going to move this back over here just to move each of these points back. Another very common problem is you might have parts that have separated from your mesh. Now you can quickly fix this if you just like selected the point and then hit G.
The blending is artifacting, unfortunately. Yes, yes, it is. I don't. Y'all want to tell me where that's supposed to fucking go? Like, y'all wanna fucking tell me where that's supposed to fucking go? Alright, let's see if I made it look worse. Let's see. Oh god damn it. I'm not angry. I'm really not. I'm just, because you know what we got? More so Demon Dad is struggling. Because he's old. Why is that? Why are you not dead? Anyway. Okay. Much better, right? Right? That looks better. We can all agree that looks better, right? If I got angry, you'd probably be hearing slurs. Does look better? Yeah, alright. Now what I think we should do is do that. And then do that. Yeah. Look at me go, chat. Look at me go. Look at me go. I'm doing the most basic shit.
To move it, when you're in that state, it's also snapping it to the mesh. Now you could do that all the way along, like select, tap G, then click, select, tap G, then click. But anybody's got time for that. Let's make Blender do the work for us. So there's a tool that's just designed for this, and it's called the Shrink Wrap Modifier.
Shrink Wrap,
So over to our trusty modifier stack, we're going to add yet another modifier. So add modifier.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to that. Fuck.
It's not under generate, it's under deform, which we haven't accessed before. New modifiers. Ooh, the one we're looking for is shrink wrap.
Okay.
And first of all, hasn't done anything because it
makes
needs
sense. Okay.
to know what the target is. What is the mesh that we're shrink wrapping our mesh to? So with this little eyedropper tool, you can see when you've clicked it, my cursor's changed to an eyedropper. And now if I hover over objects, I got the name of it. So I want to click on the object that is the donut, and now it's snapped to the donut and made it worse. Why, Andrew?
Oh, it's so bad.
Remember, the...
Andrew, I feel so betrayed. How could you? Andrew, I'm heartbroken.
Order of your modifier stack matters. So the reason this happened is because we've done it after the solidify modifier. So it works top to bottom. We want the shrink wrap to happen before any of the extrusion happens. So now
thank
that
you,
it's
Andrew.
there, it's
Thank
correct.
you.
And this is what it looks like before, and this is after. And it's subtle, right? And you'll probably see this across your mesh, like little subtle changes where maybe it just separated off the mesh, which wasn't quite a perfect alignment, but this will just correct.
Hope my donut is good. Yes, my donut is donuting, I guess you could say. Hi, Femboy. How you doing? Why is there just a little rogue bastard down there? Okay, let me just fix that. Ah, much better. Much better. So much better.
Correct that. So, great. We don't need this here now. We can just apply it because it was just a once-off operation, and now all our mesh should be perfectly flat. And assuming you haven't got any other issues going on, again, make sure you use my Discord. If you do have issues and you need someone
it's
to
a very
help,
good Discord.
Make use of the community. So use that and post your problem, and I'm sure people can help out.
Alright, so what I want you guys to pay attention to is the fact that there is a bunch of show and tell stuff, but memes. Donut go... What would a donut noise even be? But yeah, no, there's a memes channel. That's how you know it's good. Oh, he's leaving in an hour and work starts tomorrow? Oh, no. Oh, poor baby.
All right, so we want to do some sculpting. Now, why do we want to sculpt? Well, because if you look at reference photos of donuts with icing on them, you'll see that icing is obviously a liquid, and liquid does weird things.
You know who else is a liquid? My mom, anyway.
One of the weird things that it
Anyway.
does is that it will pool in certain areas. It's not like a uniform amount all the way on it. So the most obvious being like at the end of this trail here, there would be more that would accumulate at the end there. And I think the reason for it is that because it's a viscous fluid, once it runs out of enough fluid, there's not enough to kind of push it forward, but there's enough for it to build up. So you would have like a build-up here on each of these ends, but you would also have build-ups all along the edge. And you can see it in reference photos.
Who
Like
else does weird things?
Clear,
Blender. Blender does weird, yeah.
Was it like a glaze? And basically the areas there where it looks whiter, that's a thickened area. So we essentially want to replicate that across our donut.
Monday to
So
Friday
we
since
can't do
school?
that
Alright,
currently.
fair enough,
Like if you
fair
go
enough.
into edit mode, we don't have any mesh to work with because the extrusion, the thickened part, is happening via this modifier. So we need to make the modifier real. So again, we're just going to apply it. Drop down, apply. Now in edit mode, we have that part of the mesh to work with. So we could, if you wanted to, come in here and like select the points that you want to add.
Like, fair enough, honestly.
A bulge to, and then very carefully come
Ladies and gentlemen, we are adding bulges.
in and tap G, and then, oh, I've got snapping turned on. Turn that off. Pull this out, right? And go like that and go, yep, there's a little bulge there. But that's very
Modifier
tedious
that
to
makes you
first
say real?
select the
Okay.
point, then tap a key to move it. It's very tedious. So
What
that's
about
really,
bank
you just need to
cheese
use
donuts?
another tool
Huh?
to do the job. So edit mode
What?
is one tool, and it's good for
What?
like very precise
Huh?
things when you need to get precise things. But for more like organic shapes, more freehand stuff, that's where sculpting comes in. So at the top here, we've just been flipping between object and edit mode, but the one underneath it is sculpt mode. So when we go into that mode, you'll see that we have on the left-hand side all of these tools that appear. And
Bro,
this
fill the
isn't a
donut.
sculpting,
Okay.
like tutorial, really.
Okay.
We're just
I-
really gonna scratch the surface. But they
Chat, I do not be filling donuts like that. That fucking... I'm not like that. I'm not weird. Shut up. I bet you be filling donuts in your free time.
they do different things, different sculpting things. Like let's just use the default tool here. Can't really see much happening. Let's just turn up the strength and the size.
Why doesn't mine look like that? What the fuck? What the fuck? You can fill your grandpa donut? What? Why are you filling your grandpa's donut? Why? Right in front of my salad? Yes, we're filling donuts. Donut filled with a... Okay, you don't tell me you busted in a fucking meal you made for him, bro.
Size of it, like it just pulls out that part of it. And even that quick little one stroke, imagine if you had to select each of those points and pull them out one by one. Like that's why this tool is the appropriate tool for this kind of job, right? Because it's very quickly going to enable us to add lots of complex shape. Very cool. So the tool that we're looking for is actually...
He loves crumble-filled donut. You let it crust, and then you fill the donut. Oh, no. Parry, please, tell me I'm not the only one losing it here. Why does this man's grandpa like crusty donuts full of bust? Like, why? Why? What is this? What am I watching? I'm not the only one? Okay, good, good. Fucking hell, man. What is this? Now it is time to make... It's time to make it all oopy and goopy. Oiled donut is the best... Oh, okay. Okay. What the fuck?
It's this one, the inflate brush, which is just conveniently the I hotkey, inflate. By the way, if you want to change the size of brushes...
Extra salt is a tell? Yes, yes, it would be.
Here, but there is a
Extra salt
hotkey,
would be a
just to
tell,
change the
and
size
it
of the
is
brush
evil.
With F. So F to change the
Okay.
size of the brush, and you just pull out with your cursor to make it bigger, and then pull in to reduce it. And
I
then do
agree.
a single left
Evil.
click to confirm. You can also change the strength with Shift F. So Shift F, pull out, click, and then Shift F, pull in, click. Anyways, so if I was to draw on this, you can see that I'm inflating that edge. I could also inflate here, but you very quickly realize, like, look at that. Look at that. What is that, right? The eye is gonna see
Squidward
that.
nose.
It's a pro tip. Your eye is like
Tore
if you're
that
going
shit
low
up?
res,
I
go
don't
low
wanna
res
know
for things to go
that.
around, because your eye is very quickly going to
What the fuck?
low poly things. Actually, just last night I was playing Spider-Man, the Miles Morales one, and there was like this coffee cup that was on a table, and then you walk, and it looks fine, like as a background asset, but then part of it, the mission, you had to go up and read something on the table, and you had to get close to this coffee cup, and it was like 8 vertices. It just looked like almost looked like a nut on a wheel of a car, right? Just like that.
Right in front of my salad? Yeah, no, right in front of my... right in front of my chat? Oh my god, am I a programmer? Yes. Yes, I am. Shut up.
That jagged. So, anyways, what I'm saying is this is a rounded form, so we need more information. We need more detail to sculpt.
Okay, I got it.
The reason this is jagged, and the reason there's not enough detail here, is that just even though we have a subsurf modifier, a subdivision modifier, it's applying it after we do the sculpt mode. So when you're in sculpt mode, it's still just using your raw mesh here, and then it does this as a secondary step. So if we want to sculpt into this detail,
I get it.
we need to
Yeah,
apply this.
Okay.
So I'm going to use more than one. I'm going to use 2 because I want to have even more detail. So importantly, by the way, if you're applying a subdivision modifier, even though you've got 2 levels here, it will always use just the viewport. So you're
I'm not gonna program Gregor a damn donut. I'm sorry if you're in chat. I'm not programming you a fucking donut. You have one between Femboy's legs anyway. Okay.
render amount here could be whatever, but when you hit apply, it's just going to apply whatever is in the viewport. So I'm going to go 2 levels and hit apply. Now look at this. Whoo. We have 16 times the detail because we had...
Ooh. Y'all like that? No, your heart? Fuck you mean your heart? Gregor's not my boyfriend. He would laugh at it? Alright, good. We got plenty of more nodes. Look at all that. Look at it. Look at all that. Look at this shit.
Level 1, which would be 4x of 4x.
Wait, hold on. What's my stream title real quick? Let me just... Oh, fuck me. Huh. There we go. I fucking forgot to change it. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Multiply, and then 4x of 4x, 16, so we have 16 times the vertices to play with. So now when we go into sculpt mode, look at it now. When we sculpt, look at that. So much more room to work with, and much more fun. So now that I'm in that state, I'm going to just do little circles with this brush on each of these points here. And the reason I'm doing like little circles like this is that by default the stroke state is, space. You can switch it to airbrush if you want, and then you can just click and hold it there, but I find that to actually be like harder to control, so I just keep it in space mode and then just do like little...
There's a joke you could make about the stroke state, but I've used it so many times, and professionals have standards. Agreed, professionals do have standards, as I hope to be one day. I want to be a professional internet demon boy.
Circles, and then that enables you to just kind of continue adding more pressure as you move your mouse. So a little circle like that, and there you go. Very quickly, already we have a more interesting
I'm gonna, like, touch this up real quick, actually. I'm gonna, like, touch that up. How do I deflate? Oh, whatever. Bro, copy and paste the donut? No, I will not
looking
do
shape
that.
across it. So
No,
another
Fallout
brush,
was not
another
mentioned,
tool, I guess
unfortunately.
you'd call- Is it a brush or is it? I think it's technically they're called
Smooth.
brushes. But anyways, another one that you use all the time is grab, and conveniently it's the hotkey
Oh, what is it?
G. And what this does is just like pushing clay with your finger. It's like, eh, 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 eh. It's really cool. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm actually just exaggerating the design. Because that is what makes appealing design. It's exaggerating the addition and subtraction that you see in a shape, even though in the real world you might not see this like tapered thing like that. Because it's got this bulbous end, you want to draw more attention to that kind of globule at the end there.
Gonna
And to
fucking
do
put a
that,
globule in your
if you just
throat,
make this a
anyway.
little bit tapered using this tool, it can do that. And we get to learn about a new tool in Blender, which is the whole point of this tutorial. So,
Yay, new tools.
right,
Oh, my
pull
voice.
this round, pull
Wish I
this
didn't have a gag
round.
reflex. I could.
Just click and drag and click and drag.
That is insane to admit online. What the fuck? In public? Damn. Yes, grab the spray bottle. Thank you. Please. Oh my god.
I can change the shape, size of the brush with F. And you've got more time than me, so maybe make this better than what I'm doing really quickly. But just get, generally a shape like that, and it should look a little nicer. Okay, so now let's do that raised edge all the way around the rim of this. Now, in previous versions of this,
We are rimming it. You get the money from donuts and have muscles be Ronnie Coleman and Kevin Levrone crushing. You got what? What's in the spray bottle? Disinfectant.
tutorial, I said just use the inflate brush.
Disinfectant
and then
is in the
just,
spray bottle.
Draw across it.
Make it a galaxy donut? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck did I miss?
Problem with this is that this is so imprecise, and you can accidentally like draw over another bit, and then you look at it side on, and you get these like
there's that
noticeable
one. Okay.
like divots.
I will make it a galaxy
across.
donut. I will. Water, disinfectant, the blood of 37 priests. Yep, that's the recipe I gave him. Yep. The
donut, and it's not very. It's very hard to do because you keep like accidentally clicking off it and then on it, and you get this like jagged like dig. It's not very appealing. The point
No,
is,
it's not.
So let's go back. We can learn about another tool. It's another excuse to learn about another tool, and that tool
Lovely.
is called the mask tool. So it's actually in the list here, but I never remember what it is. It's you just hit M for mask, and it's this one. And what this enables you to do is.
Mommy, my mom, what? And yeah, and I'm not farming for her? Okay, look. You will make another account? Ugh. I would hope so. Okay, look, I'm gonna get Yuno, okay? Trust me, we're doing it tomorrow. I think. Unless you guys want more Silk Song. I don't know. Depends on what you guys want. Or I could break that all entirely. It's after tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we are, we're doing Silk Song. Day after, farming for Yuno. How about that? Does that sound good? Alright, perf. Sounds good.
If you just draw on it, you get this grade
Ooh,
shape,
oh,
right? And then when you're using another tool, like say you switch to the inflate brush now, and if you draw over this, let me just increase this. Yeah, if you drew over this, you can see it's applying an inflation to
good,
everything
good.
except the area that is dark. And that's how you can create like, a skin lesion on a zombie or something.
Speaking of which, after pulling it off, you beat Silk Song. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you.
something like that. So a mask is very useful in sculpting, used a lot, and we're going to use it in just this case. What we're going to do is mask out just this area along the rim there, and then we're going to apply a constant inflate value to just the area that we've masked. So first use the mask tool, mask, and it doesn't really make sense to use like a half opaque mask, so we're going to set the strength all the way to 1, and then I'll use a brush size about here. So essentially, where do I want the inflation? Like, do I want this much inflation on the rim? No, probably something about here. And then I'm just going
You
to
just sat
paint
there? What? Oh
a
god.
darkened value all the way across.
What the fuck do you mean donut soundtrack? I don't know how to sing about donuts. I can't sing, period. Unless you guys want some, like, Oh, I rimmed it wrong. Oh, hold on. Unless you guys want, like, some, what is it? Some really deep voice singing. I can't do it.
Across it.
Sorry, but no.
I just want to make sure that it's, you know, fairly even. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, but fairly even across it. And I obviously don't want it to be in this part because that, you know, the liquid has flowed all the way down.
You didn't want the
broken trail
game
and it's
to
gone down. I don't want any
end?
raised area
Fair,
there.
fair.
And again, I apologize if this was like tedious, but it's a way to learn Blender piece by piece. Okay, hey, speaking of which, I forgot. With the sculpt tools in Blender, for whatever reason, it has assumed by default that you might want...
Do Gojo? Oh, fuck, fine. Incorrect rimming of the donut. You will now spray yourself, to be fair. It was too... Yeah, alright. It was easy. I'll be real. It was easy. Ah, my Gojo impression. Okay. Alright. Alright, fine. Alright. I'll try my best, I suppose. I'll try. I'll try. No promises. Let me just get a fucking Gojo thing popped up. No, not that. Alright, let's see.
Come on now, bring it. What's wrong?
Oh wait, I know what I can do.
After all, you're the ones who said not to run, right?
Where is it? Where's the loser shit moment?
Having him tag along with you isn't gonna slow you down. It makes you look like an idiot.
Oh no, it'll all be fine. I mean, really. You're kind of weak. I'm saying I'm actually shocked you would ever have thought you could beat me with this loser shit.
Alright, I'll try that one. I'll try that one. Fuck. You gay. Yeah. No. If one cannot sing, then one must have some capability for impressions, hence the channel. Yeah, but. Yeah, your point does still stand. Alright. No. I'm saying I'm actually shocked you thought you could beat me with this loser shit. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Terrible but valid, fair. It's good? No, it ain't. It ain't good. I can't voice Gojo. I can't. Gojo. Okay. No, not Timu Gojo. Try something deeper. Okay. Hold on. Dokeyama. Like fucking Japanese Jotaro, you got that. Fucking Yakamashi. Fucking. Where they sell brain filters? No. I know, I have no fucking idea.
Want to sculpt on the other side of your mesh. So you can see I've got this smear here, and that's because somewhere I was painting over here, I went through the mesh and it painted on the other side of the mesh.
Why did you
over
do
there.
that then? What the
Very
fuck?
annoying. So, I can undo it. It's just easier than like repainting that whole thing. And what you want to do with your mask tool,
Gotta
is only
invent
brush,
yourself?
set it to
Yeah. Yeah,
front
you gotta invent that yourself.
faces only.
You wanna be in the Discord server? I mean, yeah. Yeah, we got kinda shit posty there, I suppose. But everything you say in your brain comes out your mouth and you need a filter. No you don't. You need less of a filter.
And that means when you paint, it should mean that as you draw, it could still happen, just be careful, but it should happen less. It shouldn't happen like on the opposite side of the same mesh. Anyways, it should happen less.
Fucking, if I can get the... Exactly, speaking your brain hole is a lovely trait to have. It's amazing, okay? Oh my fucking god. Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me just snag a fucking thing. Roman Senate has... Oh, Christ. No, 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 no. I am so I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get the Discord link. You think you'll lose on Uno? Dude, probably same, but anyway, there's the Discord link if you want.
By the way, I didn't call it out because it's not essential, but if you do ever want to isolate and only see the selected object, / is the isolation mode. So / on the number pad or the actual
Very cool.
keyboard will pull you in and out of that state. Anyway, so now with the mask brush, with front faces only enabled, I can paint along it, and it should.
Oh
should
god,
happen
my
less,
legs numb, my
essentially.
legs numb, my legs numb. Fuck, 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 fuck.
All right. I don't know what to say.
But
this doesn't take long once you've.
I
once
may
you've set
be
it up.
murdering my leg.
I assume you've got the strength of 1, by the way.
Oh,
You don't
no.
want to have areas
It
with like
hurts.
half opaque, right? Because we want to have a constant value across it as we inflate it. And we should get a nice raised edge that goes all the way along the donut. Okay, great. Just clean it up if you got any areas that look a little untidy, a little unkempt.
No, I think that looks good.
Um,
Just tell my leg to stop.
Yep.
Alright, yo.
Awesome. All right.
Yo, right leg, wake the fuck up. Quit being pussy. Come on.
So, as I mentioned, the mask will actually mask out the area, so you can't paint on it. We obviously want to only paint on the area that we mask, so we want to invert it by just hitting Control-I.
Alright, I think I might have made the mask a bit too big. Hold on. I don't want to admit it, but that actually worked. My leg isn't numb anymore. You joined? Alright, fair enough. Is this filter less enough for you? Yeah, no, that's a good job announcing your stupidity. Cause that sentence made so much sense. Let me just keep splinking my shit like so. Rumble fruit? What the fuck is a rumble fruit? Like, I haven't heard of that before. Alright, there we go. Now
Same
control.
hotkey as Photoshop, etc.
Control.
And then,
why?
obviously, if we went to the inflate brush, and then
What
we
the
just
fuck?
painted.
Leave your stupidity alone? No. You're in my chat now, bitch. Alright, now what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Yes, we're only now painting onto that area, but it also doesn't solve our problem of like different values across it. So we want to apply a uniform inflation on just these areas.
Alright, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Awesome. All right.
Can I viewbot this? No. Don't. There is, like, no point in viewbotting my shit. And if you actually want to waste your money, just straight up give it to me on Patreon. Like, if you want to waste your money, give it to me on Patreon. There you go.
The strength of 1, by the way, you don't want to have areas with like half opaque, right? Because we want to have a constant value across it as we inflate it. And we should get a nice raised edge that goes all the way along the donut. Okay, great. Just clean it up if you got any areas that look a little untidy, a little unkempt.
I'm unkempt, bitch.
Yep. Awesome. All right. So, as I mentioned, the mask will actually mask out the area, so you can't paint on it. We obviously want to only paint on the area that we mask. So we want to invert it by just hitting Control-I, same hotkey as Photoshop, etc. And then, obviously, if we went to the inflate brush and then we just painted, like, yes, we're only now painting onto that area, but it also doesn't solve our problem of like different values across it. So we want to apply a uniform inflation on just these areas. So there is a tool in the sculpt tools called, where is it? Mesh filter.
Mesh filter. Okay,
So,
what the
I
fuck?
will be honest, it's
Where the fuck? Meow? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and meow.
So there is a tool in the sculpt tools called, where is it? Mesh
That one. Okay, I'm dumb.
filter. So I will be honest, it's probably the laziest implementation of a tool in Blender. Like, mesh filters, they're not really well
The
documented.
father of
you kind of
milk.
have to just learn how they work.
What?
But unlike all these other brushes
What
here,
do you
the way
mean?
this one works is it's applying a uniform value to the entire mesh. So it doesn't actually matter where you click on the mesh, it's going to apply it. And it's applying what is in the filter types listed
What?
here. So if I just click, this is the other thing you have to learn. If I drag to the right, I'm inflating. If I drag to the left, I'm deflating. And
On some TF2 shit. Oh my god, fucking damn it.
sort of subtracting the opposite direction.
Father of milk? What?
You just kind of have to learn that that's how this specific tool works. My theory is, by the way, to go on a rant, ZBrush's user experience and interface is so arcane, so badly hodgepodge together from ideas over the last 2 decades. They never had any thought in the process. They just lumped it all in there. And Blender's sculpting tools competes with that. So they're like...
Chirp? All right, hey, he's been reduced to animal noises.
The filter tools, they're not the easiest to understand, but at least we're not ZBrush. That's my theory. It's my working theory I'm going with. But anyways...
No, I will not respond to that one.
You can see we're applying a uniform value to everything. Hooray for us. I might also...
All this for $1. Yep.
And that just means that as I move the cursor, it's applying less of a value for the movement, so I can use smaller movements. The other thing, though, is this is a little like...
It's funny you say $1 because the lewd memes on my Patreon, you can access all of them for $1 a month. And they are fully voiced and everything.
Like, it almost looks, if we go into object mode, it looks like a tube almost around the edge of it. It's not very nice. It basically, the edge that we've got here is too hard. So we can smooth out that edge by using mask, smooth, mask. Okay. Now, if we use the inflate, just towards the... Now, this is a little like... It almost looks, if we go into object mode, it looks like a tube almost around the edge of it. It's not very nice. It basically, the edge that we've got here is too hard. So we can smooth out that edge by using mask, smooth, mask. Okay. Now, if we use the inflate, just towards to the right a little bit, I'm just going to go with that. Let's go object mode and see how that looks. That's pretty good. I might actually go just a little bit more. Just exaggerate it slightly.
All right, yeah, no, I did pretty good. Okay.
There we go. Great. So, yeah, that's roughly it. Now, there's a little bit of artifacting there because the way the mask works is it's kind of
a bit of artifacting.
It's not very exact, and it's kind of got some values in between it. So we can smooth that out in sculpt mode by, first of all, just clearing the mask and then using the smooth tool.
How do you clear mask? What the fuck?
That's roughly it. Now, there's a little bit of artifacting there because the way the mask works is it's kind of that feathering thing. It's not very exact, and it's kind of got some values in between it. So we can smooth that out in sculpt mode by, first of all, just clearing the mask and then using the smooth tool. By default, it's too high, so just turn it down. And I'm just going to smooth that edge, and that'll just sort of clear up some of this artifacting. It's a little too high. For whatever reason, the smooth tool, which also you can access at any point when you're in sculpt mode just by holding down shift, and it'll temporarily invoke the smooth tool, and it'll use the value that is on the smooth tool. So you'll be in this mode and then you hold down shift and it'll actually not use this value, but the value that's on the smooth tool. Again, ZBrush is the competitor, so some things are a little weird here. Anyways, so it's a little too high. Just turn it down.
All right, there we go.
And now I've got
What do you mean, get you the father of donuts? What? And now he's making Bug's Life noises.
a nice value. And I'm just smoothing this out to just clear up some of the artifacting. All the way around the mesh. Ba-doop, boop, boop. And that's it. Lovely. Hey, if you've made it this far, 3D is in the cards. It's for you, because we've done some fairly complex things. So if you're a beginner,
not really, they're simple, kind of.
Congrats, because
thank
it is
you.
a steep learning curve, but you have learned some very complex modeling and some sculpting. So congrats, you've made it this far. Why not continue on the series? Click here.
Oh, I most certainly will. Is this just the chat of insanity? Yes. He will fight the mommy of mommies. Our battle will be legend. What the fuck? Huh? Why? Honestly, I'd love to do more of the stream, but I do have, like, a content thing I gotta do. You know, part of it is not... Like, it's a Warframe thing. It'll be up, like, I think, later. You know, later today. It should be. I don't have work tomorrow, so I can, like, stay up and edit it if I need to. Stream is cool? Alright, thank you, thank you. I do try and make these, like, at least somewhat entertaining. You know, and interactive, I suppose you could say. And I haven't even finished my coffee. Wonderful. Who the fuck pinged me on Discord? Hold on. Oh my god, Spood pinged me. Let's go. Don't forget to give you a donut. I will give you your galaxy donut, eventually. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, no, I will see you guys later.